What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rebel Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. I can't put it off no longer. Damn it, I need to get this off my chest. What are you talking about, Rage King? Glad you asked. If you didn't, so what? You're going to hit me anyway. You clicked on the video, didn't you? In this video, I'm going to be discussing potential details in GTA 6 and why they have me worried about the future of GTA 6 and GTA's beyond, if there is going to be a such thing. Now, let's speak on it. Now, we got an article here courtesy of Game Rant. Shout out to Game Rant, man. A very credible source when it comes to reviews and potential leaks, man. Been doing it for about 10 plus years now, so I trust them. They haven't led me astray this far, so I'm going to trust them going forward, man. So without further ado, I'm going to quit running my trap and we're going to get into it, man. Grand Theft Auto 6 report reveals details about a female protagonist. This right here, right off the bat, is what has me worried. Not because she's female. Listen to the rest of the video and you'll understand why. A report reveals fresh details about the upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 from Rockstar Games, specifically the game's female protagonist. For those that are not aware what a protagonist is a main character. Not the good guy or the bad guy. It's the main character. Prime example, you look at Scarface. Though we all love Tony Montana, man. We all love Tony Montana. Say hello to my little friend. We all love him. We all love him. Go to quote. We all love the movie if you saw it. If you haven't, go look at it. Long as hell, but it's a great movie. However, as much as we love him, we could all agree, or at least society would agree, he was not what you would call a good person. He was not what you would call a good guy. You understand what I'm saying? He just wasn't. Let's just call it what it is. He did some gangsta ass shit that we may have liked, but he wasn't a good guy per se. But he was the main character. You understand what I'm saying? He was the main character of the movie. Just to give a quick example for those that don't know. Let's continue. Rockstar Games finally confirmed that Grand Theft Auto 6 is in development earlier this year, but the studio hasn't shared any details about the game beyond that fact. While fans wait for more official information on on Grand Theft Auto 6 with GTA 6, same thing, and what the new game will entail, a recent report has potentially shed more light on the project, revealing details about its setting and one of the playable protagonists. Scroll down so y'all can see that. I know my big ass head is in the way. According to a report by Bloomberg, Grand Theft Auto 6 will feature a female protagonist, a first for the series. This matches up with previous Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks, which similarly, I can't say that word the first time ever, claim that one of the main playable characters will indeed be female. The Bloomberg report, however, provides more information about the GTA 6 female protagonist than previous leaks. And that has me worried. Not because she's a female. I'm not a chauvinist, okay? I may be a bit of a dick to females. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a whole dick to females. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a whole dick to everybody. I don't discriminate. But the reason why I'm most worried about the female protagonist is because I feel like they're gonna use her as a catalyst to bring in the woke agenda. Anybody that's been following me for any part in time, then, now, and going forward, knows how I feel about that goddamn agenda. The woke agenda gets on my fucking nerves. It gets on my nerves. And the reason why it gets on my nerves is because, not because it exists, it's because it's pushed off in areas it doesn't fucking need to be pushed off in. What do you mean by that, Rage King? In my opinion, and this is just my opinion don't matter to many, but in my opinion, in my humble opinion, almost humble opinion, there is a time and a place for everything. There is a time and a place for everything, okay? Video games is not the time nor the place to push any woke bullshit, all right? That's what they have news outlets for. That's what they have the streets for you to march on, like people before you. Some people say, oh, you just gonna walk on the street? Bro, people that learn your fucking history. Anybody in the fucking past that ever want to change, that's how they started out. Going door to door, marching in the streets, doing their damn thing. All right? There's a time and a place for that. Video games is not and will not ever be the place for it. If anything, that helps ruin the game and it sends the wrong message. Especially when you bring it to a franchise like GTA. The goddamn game itself is named after a legitimate crime. A felony crime. Grand Theft Auto, depending on what state you is a felony. Breaking into motherfuckers' cars and stealing them and drive off, that is called Grand Theft Auto. It's not just because the name sounded cool, but okay, that is an official crime. When you have a game named after a crime, you gotta come with some edge, baby. You can't come with a game like this, name like this, and then want to come with the woke agenda. You think I'm bullshitting? Take a look right at Saints motherfucking Row. Oh, I'm back on y'all ass, Volition. Take a look at Volition. These motherfuckers told her, oh, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I'm talking about just straight cocky with it. Oh, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. We know how to make a game. Third, we know what we doing. How y'all gonna tell us how to program? Y'all don't know what we doing. And then look how it turned out there. Motherfucking Volition, how them user scores looking? Like shit on a good day, absolute sewer water the rest. I'll tell you. For those that don't believe me, go look at the video. Go look at the video I put up about the Saints Row reboot. Go look at it. Go look at it. You can't bring in woke shit to a space like video games and expect that shit to fly. It's not going to fly. People don't want to see that shit. You want to know why people don't want to see that shit in their video games? Because goddamn it, every time I step out my door, anytime I turn on my fucking phone and get on any internet outlet anywhere, guess what I'm being paraded by? LGBTQ. You shouldn't say this. You can't say that. This motherfucker got canceled today. This motherfucker finna get canceled next week. This motherfucker finna get canceled next year. This motherfucker's dead and we gonna cancel him anyway. Are you serious? Give it a goddamn rest, please. Again, there's a time and a place for everything. Video games is not the place to bring in a woke agenda, bro. Don't fucking do it. Don't become Saints Row reboot doppelgangers. Don't become Volition Part 2. Y'all are better than them. Y'all have already shown it. Y'all can literally re-release GTA 5 again, and that bitch still gonna outsell Volition right now. It's still gonna outsell that reboot. And you wanna know why? Because it don't have that woke bullshit in it. I can legitimately play the game the way it was intended when it works online. I can be a crime mob boss. I can go do all kind of gangster shit. And I ain't gotta worry about a motherfucker canceling me and throwing a fucking flag in my face for doing so. So don't come with that, man. Don't come with that. If you're gonna bring in a Bonnie and Clyde situation, damn it, I need to feel like I'm playing with Bonnie and Clyde. I need to feel like I'm just as much as a gangster with this chick as I am with this dude over here. Then they brother and sister too, shit, they need to be equally badass. And here's what I can't stand what y'all possibly gonna do too. Don't try to have her be a badass at the expense of the dude over here, and he over here being a little bitch. Alright? Because that pisses me off. That pissed me off about the WWE 2K20 storyline. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah, it was cool that females finally got some shine. Cool, whatever. But at the same time, y'all had to make her homeboy a bitch in the process? Y'all had to lower him to bring her up, bro? Come on now. Come on now. That don't make no damn sense. It don't make no damn sense. Hold that thought, because I ain't done. We gonna come back to it. Let's finish this off. If the information is accurate, it seems as though Grand Theft Auto 6's female protagonist will be Latina, and she will be one of a pair of leading characters in a story influenced by the bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde. So as I just stated before, if y'all gonna come with some Bonnie and Clyde type shit, I need to feel like I'm playing with Bonnie and Clyde. I need to feel just as much as a badass with the dude as I do with the females. And shout out to the ladies out there, because I know a lot of y'all out there are happy about this. And look, I'm happy for you, but as I say, don't bring her up just to bring him down. They both need to be up here, and we both need to still feel like we in some gangster mob shit. That's what the game is for. The game is for you to do all the shit in the game that you can't get away with in real life. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And the last thing I want to do is try to do some shit on here in virtual reality and get canceled for it. It's a goddamn video game, okay? Go to the news outlets. Get on the internet like y'all been doing. Go to the talk shows. But what y'all won't tolerate is y'all shoving this shit in the face of video game players. Shoving this shit in front of kids and shit. Chill. Chill. Let us have this. I thought y'all wanted equality. How the hell y'all end up trying to take over everything? That's not equality. You get what I'm saying? Again, this is not me taking a shot at the LGBTQ community. I'm not taking a shot at y'all. I empathize with y'all. Hell, I'm on y'all side. I'm not gay myself. I'm a perfectly straight man. I'm going to stay straight too. I have no problem with y'all. What I have a problem with is when you try to force your beliefs off on someone else, but in that same breath, you don't want nobody forcing their beliefs off on you. I'm like this. You stay over there. I stay over here. If we got to talk, we can come together like two perfectly normal human fucking beings and talk like adults. You understand what I'm saying? If we got differences, let's just agree to disagree. You go back to your corner, I go back to my corner, and then we can both live life the way we want, just as long as we ain't bothering each other. How the fuck hard is that? It's not hard. So don't bring it to the video games, man. Keep that woke shit out the games, or y'all gonna end up being just like motherfucking Volition. And I know what you motherfuckers are thinking. Oh, we too big to fail. We too big to fail. We can release literally anything. Y'all motherfuckers gonna buy it. Yeah, Volition thought that same exact thing. And I ask again, how them user scores looking? How the sales looking? I'm pretty sure y'all have lost more money than y'all put into that game. I'm pretty sure y'all are working at a loss. I'm pretty sure y'all trying to find any way y'all can to at least break even, get back to the money, make back the money that y'all put in this damn game. That's what you get for being arrogant and thinking people just gonna buy anything. People are not falling for this shit anymore. We are not going to appreciate being told we in a game literally named after a goddamn felony crime and we can't do shit in it. That's what the game was made for. Everything I can't do out in the real world, I'm supposed to be on the game and be able to do it on that. Don't ruin the franchise trying to appease people that's probably not going to buy the game anyway, and if they do, they're not going to play it past the week. Don't do it. Don't do it. This seems to suggest the previous leaks about GTA 6 having 2 playable characters, a brother and a sister, may very well be accurate, though that much is not specified in the Bloomberg report. Besides the shining light on GTA 6's female protagonist, the report also touches on where exactly the game will take place. It claims that Rockstar Games once had extremely ambitious plans for Grand Theft Auto 6, with plans for the game to include large sections of North and South America. Oh shit, that's some huge maps, man. I like that. However, those plans apparently changed during the development, and now the new plan is for the game to feature a fictionalized version of Miami. Reading between the lines, this means that Grand Theft Auto 6 will likely be set in Vice City, which has been one of the most consistent rumors about the game over the years. And here's another thing too, especially if you're gonna just give us modified maps of what we've already played, just with different characters, basically a reskin with different characters. Y'all damn sure can't afford to go woke with this, all right? Because people probably gonna already play this shit and feel like, bro, why does it feel like I'm playing just an updated version of what I've been playing for 20 years? But can't do none of the shit I was able to do 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? You see, it's just not, that's just not gonna work. It's like vinegar and fucking oil. They just don't mix. You would think they would, but they just don't. No matter how many times you stir that shit, no matter how many times you shake that shit, no matter how many times you throw it up in the air, say, Lord, please let it mix. Even God gonna say, and let it come back down, smack you smooth in the forehead, and with a note written on it, say, I told you, dumbass, it ain't gonna mix. It just don't mix. It don't mix, so don't try to force it. Don't force it. It don't matter if you try to shove it in there dry. It don't matter if you put plenty of lube on it, spit on it, whack it over and shove it in there. It's still not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm warning you. When Grand Theft Auto 6 first launches, the city available to explore in its base game will be Vice City, so Vice City 2.0. But the cities will be later added on. But more cities will be later added on, because what game in this day and age and beyond, in the past 5+ fucking years, don't have microtransactions as if we need any more? Why not have more microtransactions? Let's make sure we include microtransactions before we can even figure out the direction we want to take the goddamn game. Had 10 years to figure this out, and we still we won't do this, but we're going to do this because, you know, it's going to save us some time, and they're going to buy it anyway. We're going to give them like 20% of the game and then give them the rest over the point in time. Motherfucker, stop. All right? Love how y'all know how to put in microtransactions and woke shit, but y'all don't know what direction you truly want to take the goddamn game that is original and fun and never before seen before by players. Make it make sense. I can't, can you? Let's finish. The Bloomberg report claims that Rockstar plans on releasing more cities for Grand Theft Auto 6 post-launch. It's unclear which cities will be added to GTA 6 after the game's launch, but no one has to imagine cities that they have already been established in Grand Theft Auto canon would make the most sense. easier to do, cheaper to do it, you can maximize the most profit off of it. That ain't the most lamest fucking way. So are we even getting a new game, or are we just getting a new... It seemed like to me, y'all just cramming all the games we already played together and trying to make it seem like a brand new game. Bro, that's not a brand new game. And then y'all gonna try to shove in all the old shit, modify it, and then be like, hey, on top of all that, let's top it off with some woke shit that has no business being in the game. It makes no sense to me. Does it make sense to y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments section. As for when Rockstar Games will finally pull the curtain back on Grand Theft Auto 6, that remains to be seen. The Grand Theft Auto 6 release date is rumored to be aiming for sometime in 2024, so it will likely be quite a long time before fans know more about the game in an official capacity, and that is the end of the article. And I'm going to end the video on this, man. I done said it a lot, and I'm going to say it again. Don't bring that bullshit in this game, bro. This is why I am so worried about the next game. It's not even the female protagonist I have about, because why not? Come on, bro. There's some badass broads out there. There's some cold ass females out there, bro. I'm not stupid, nor am I chauvinistic. However, it just to me, maybe I'm just connecting dots that don't belong together. Maybe I'm just being crazy. Maybe the weed finally got to my head and I've officially smoked just too much, and I'm gonna continue smoking just a little bit more. It just seems to me that when it comes to introducing female characters to what I like to call predominantly male spaces, to me, how can I put this without sounding like a complete dick? It just seems like they use the female to infiltrate some shit and try to water down a predominantly male space. Point example, right? Say, for my fellas out there, say you in a relationship, right? Or you just got a chick you just heavily messing with, right? You feeling her, she feeling you, and y'all fuck a lot. You know what I mean? So y'all close. That's how relationships are nowadays anyway, right? We just fuck until we like each other, right? Say one day comes, right? You spending all your time with your broad, right? And all of a sudden you're like, you know what? It's a cold Thursday night. You know what I mean? You got the day off, your buddies got that. You're like, you know what? It's a slow night. Ain't really doing much at the house. I'm gonna go out and go have a beer with my buddies. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna go out to the bar. We're gonna go out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go out to a predominantly male, go shoot some pool, whatever. Predominantly male place and do some guy shit. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, you or one of your fellas bring that gal, right? Not to say she ruins it, but when it's predominantly guys, we get to say, it ain't no filter. You understand what I'm saying? We say what we want to. Man, nigga, fuck you, suck my, you know what I mean? We get to do some guy shit. You get to feel like a man, feel the testosterone, push him off, or push it back. You know what I mean? Just do some guy shit, talk about vaginas all day. Guy shit, fun shit. You know what I mean? Don't gotta worry about filter, ain't gotta worry about hurting nobody's feelings, anybody that's not on some hoe shit. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, one of the dudes bring their guys, and then all the fun is gone because you can't talk like a guy. I know that sounds immature to a lot of you broads, but let's not act like a lot of you broads don't feel the same way about when one of your female friends, brings their boyfriend along on girls trip. Oh, I got you now, don't I? You don't want the guys to go to girl, that's girl time. I ain't even no girl time. All y'all gonna do is talk shit about men and possibly cheat on the motherfucker that you've been talking to on the long your Snapchat, like your motherfucker don't know. Right? It's like when a guy comes and he's a straight guy, or one of the boyfriends comes on the girls trip. Even if you ain't doing nothing wrong, it ain't, he's not really a problem. You don't mind him being there, but at the same time, it's like, damn, I can't, the fun level's usually here when you ain't here. Now it's like, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like they're trying to do with the game, bro. Don't use the female character, the female protagonist to bring in this extra bullshit and then further ruin the game. Don't do that. Don't pull a volition. Because that's exactly what the fuck they did. They literally made a game for a bunch of social justice warriors who don't play the fucking game, bro. Stick to your target audience. Your target audience is a demographic between the ages of badass 13-year-olds to motherfucking 40-year-olds who don't know who just want to still live like the gangster and not get no trouble for it. And still have time to go be with their family and shit. You see what I'm saying? Don't sacrifice don't sacrifice the fan base and the motherfuckers that helped make the game great and the franchise great to appease the motherfuckers who had no business or nothing to do with helping bring y'all up, but they want to try to do everything to water y'all down. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I feel on it. That's how I feel on it. I had no problem with the female protagonist. Hell, when it comes to the whole guys' night analogy I just made, I had no problem with the bride being there. But at the same time, it's okay for guys to have guy night. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for females to have just girls' night. You know what I mean? Don't try to conform the two, because now we end up in a situation where I feel like nobody can truly be them fucking selves, because somebody's going to either be a dickhead, somebody's going to be offended, and yet nobody's yet having a fucking good time when the intent was to do just that. Have a good time. Do not take the fun out of GTA because y'all trying to appease a bunch of motherfuckers who don't know shit about video games but want to try to. They claim they want equality, but yet all they want to do is be a tyrant and control every fucking thing everybody else does to help themselves feel better. All right. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this potential news of a female protagonist coming to GTA 6. As long as y'all remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's it in my video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.